Just like that, we have our circle cut out. Now this is 2-inch thick treated wood, so that was a lot of work for this 12-volt jigsaw, and it done it. And this is just the 2-amp-hour batteries. If you have the bigger ones, it definitely runs faster, has more power. I have those, but I have them inside the house. I just don't want to go get them right now. But yeah, the 2-amp-hour, they still get it done. I really love this thing. The reason I wanted this is because this other jigsaw right here, this thing kills my wrist. This is a really good corded jigsaw. It really gets to your wrist trying to cut stuff out, and I didn't have any problem with this one. This thing's smooth. It's got some different settings here that I've never really seen on one. So I guess 5 here is your highest, is where I have it now. And then if you turn it this way, there's an A, and then it stops there. And then you go back to 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. But yeah, this thing's really nice. It's not really made to be cutting this type of wood, this thick of wood, and especially treated. But we made it work, and it worked pretty good. Yeah, there's a few little spots here, like right here, it kind of messed up on me, but I can fix all that with the sander and stuff. Oh, here's the other little tool that I got. I love this right here. I absolutely love this. Ever since I got this the other day, I haven't used any of my other drills. I use this only. It's the twist. You can put 2 bits in it here. You can twist it and have 2 bits here. And I really like that because I'm always using a bunch of different bits. I use the stars or the Torx bits, and I use these square ones a lot for pocket screws and stuff. And it has this magnet right here where you can store screws. You can put a few extras right there. Right here's your gear, first and second. Right here you can put it in forward and reverse. Right here you have your settings, and I really like this because it has a stop feature where it stops and it won't like strip your screw out. Okay, so yeah, if you wanted to screw this down, check it out. It stops right where it's supposed to stop. So I really like this thing. It's awesome. You have your different settings here, so you can change it from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then it goes back to 1. And then over here it changes into this I guess it's a P. It's either a D or a P. I don't really know. I guess D for drive. But yeah. So yeah, I always just keep it right there. But also in the other modes as well, from first to 9, it still has that stop feature. All right, so here's second speed. Drives it right in. There's just a little bit of a gap. Okay. Right here's third speed. You can tell that a little bit faster, but see, it has that stop feature as well. Even the whole drill has it, so that's really cool. All right, now I'm going to put it in the highest setting, which is 9, and it stops. So I really like this drill. This is good for cabinet makers, whatever. But yeah, also you can run, I run 12 volt. I have 12 volt. I have pretty much a bunch of the skil hand tools like this, and a bunch of the skil saws, drills, and jigsaws and stuff, but they're all 12 volt. But this, you can run 12 or 20 volt batteries on it, and it comes with this new battery here. I like it. I like the red and black. I like how they done that. here's the old one that come with the older sets that I got. This one's got some paint on that side. But you can see this one is a little bit smaller. They're both 2 amp hour. But you can see it's just a tad bit smaller, not by much. You still have your charging cable if you want to charge your phone or whatever. That's the one reason I really like this, because I'm always charging my phone on my batteries. Like every day I use my phone to charge these up, or I use these to charge my phone up every day. So here's the screens. So there's that one. Here's that one. The lights on this one is a lot brighter. I really like the screen on this one way better than these. But yeah, I like the clicky button here on this one though. This one don't have a clicky button. But yeah, I like everything about this. I just don't like how these are dim. I like the brightness on the old ones better. So yeah, Skil, if you see that, maybe you should change that out just a little bit, because you can see right here. I don't know, that the LEDs just ain't as good. Yeah, hopefully that picked up on camera. But yeah, that's just the 2 new tools that I got here in the shop. I just wanted to show you guys that. I'll have a full video out on these, on both of these. It'll be 2 separate videos, but I'll have full in-depth videos on it. Right now I'm just testing them out. I bought these with my own money. I have no association with Skil at all. They have never given me a tool, never contacted. I don't have any association with them, but these were bought with my own money. All of my Skil tools were. I just really like Skil. They're really good tools. I have no problems with them. I made one of these in the past. It's a sign. It has, you can see over here, I have the 2 4x4s, and I cut a, I guess you can say like a mortise. It's kind of like mortise and tenon, but I cut a groove right there in that, and then I'll just wedge it in between them. But yeah, I hand engraved all this out. This piece is separate. I'm going to stain this. I'm not sure what color I'm going to stain it yet, but I am going to stain it. But yeah, this is pretty much what I got going on. The next project is that round sign that I showed you guys that we just cut out. So she wants a sign with emergency symbols on it, with like a dog symbol, showing that, you know, God forbid the house ever catches on fire, but if a firefighter comes up, he'll see this symbol on this sign and be like, okay, there's 2 dogs in there, we got to get those out. There's an elderly person, we got to get them out. So that's what she wants on her house. She lives way up on a mountain, so this is really good for her to have on her house. And right over here I have, underneath this big block here, I have this. It's a shelf. It's gonna go way up in about 2 stories high up in a window, and then there's gonna be a cross sitting on it. So yeah, that's what that's gonna be. But I want to stain it, or not stain it, I'm gonna put a coat of polyurethane and make it shine real good to match the cross. So yeah, I'm gonna make a custom stencil for this, and then we'll engrave it by hand with a router. So the easiest way to make a stencil for something like this, if you are making a sign like a dog's face or anything, what I do is, my mom, she has a Cricut, and you can make stencils with the Cricut with the vinyl. They have some with the sticky back on it, and then you can just stick it on here, and then that'll work pretty good. I haven't used that yet. I just use the regular vinyl stuff and just lay it down, trace it out, paint it, whatever you got to do. But yeah, I think that's just the easiest way. There's probably multiple different ways that you can make stencils. So far I've just took my router here, and I've engraved all this out. But as you can see right here, I have this little spot here to do for the ear on the dog, but my router bit is not small enough to do that. So what I thought I would try is to do it with an X-Acto knife. I have 2 kits. I have this one and another one, so between those two, surely I can get this carved out. But we'll see. I don't know. I gotta find some like teeny tiny bits. I have a pretty small one here already in the router, but it's not small enough. It don't look too good right now. Like I say, everything, it's just a really rough out. But I'm going to be painting. It's going to be kind of hard to see what I'm doing here, but like I say, I'm just going to be cutting this little spot out right here. You can kind of see that black for the ear, the dog's ear. So I have it marked. I marked it here with my pencil the way I want it. I think that's going to be pretty good there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go around the outline of it, and then we'll start slowly chipping away at it. Okay, so I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but you can see I'm getting it chipped away there. Just gonna keep trying here. I ain't gonna make you guys sit and watch this because that'd be boring, but I'll show you guys once I'm done. Alright, so I got the ear notched out. As you can see, it doesn't look too good right now, but I just kind of tapered it at a point here. You can kind of tell how I done that. Not really, I don't know, but yeah, there it is. And it'll look a lot better once you get it painted. So if you're doing one of these, don't worry about how this looks. The paint is going to make it look a lot better and smoother. I painted all this in, and then I sanded over it to make everything look nice and good here. I like the way it looks. Everything's really nice. There's a little bit of dust in here, so we'll have to get that out. But yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Once we put the clear coat on it, it's going to look really good. It'll shine. So yeah, I just got to finish sanding the whole board down. I don't have this attached yet until I get completely done. Alright guys, so we're just going to sand this off now. I have the ear and stuff like I want it. And I just took my little, I love this little thing. I always keep it in my apron here. This is a General. It's one of those little metal rulers. It's got all kinds of different measurements on it. And it has this little clip here where you can clip it in your pocket. But this is really good. I just take that to straighten the lines out around the border here on the cross. This is really good to have. I suggest if you don't have one of these, to get one. You can stick it in your pocket or your apron or whatever. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and sand this down, and then I'll show you guys the next process. So yeah, there it is, all sanded up. So now we'll move on to the next process of this. Also, I forgot to mention, you can just take a piece of sandpaper and use your finger and just hand sand the inside of this. I'll do that off camera, but that's what you can do to just smooth that out a little bit to make the paint look better when it dries up and stuff. Just wanted to point that out as well. Alright you guys, so I'm back, and as you see, we have a little package here, but this isn't sent from nobody or nothing like that. So I've been wanting this, what's in this box, for a really long time. I've been wanting to get into this hobby and try it because I'm a woodworker, So in this box is a wood lathe. It's brand new. It's the Central Machinery brand from Harbor Freight. I figured we would try that one out since I'm new to it. There's no need in buying a bunch of expensive equipment and then finding out I don't have time for it or just can't do it. But I want to get into wood turning, so here it is, still in the box. So yeah, let me get this unboxed, guys, and I'll show you guys what it is, and I'm gonna bring y'all along for this little unboxing here. I think this is gonna be pretty fun. All right, so I have it up here out of the box. This thing is super heavy, so I really suggest having somebody to help you with this because it is really heavy. It's small, but trust me, it's heavy. But here's the components that come with it. We have these two little baggies of stuff, and then it has this knob, and then you have your manual here. Other than that, I just took the plastic off of this, and that's exactly the way it came out of the box. So looks like we have a little bit of stuff we got to set up here. Alright guys, so I got that sign painted up over there. So now I got to get the clamps off this. Last night I went ahead and put this together and glued it and clamped it up. So now it's nice and dry. And so let's get these clamps off. Alright, so you can see I had some on the top and on the bottom. The reason I done that is because when you clamp just the top, it twists the 4x4s. So you want to put some on the bottom to keep the 4x4 straight, because they will twist. It's one reason I really like this drill, because you can have your drill, you can have two different drill bits in it. It's really nice to have. You don't have to pre-drill into the 4x4. You just want to pre-drill into this piece because you just don't want to take a chance on that busting and splitting. Then you have to redo everything. So there's that. That's just an extra little security thing, and then we know to stay in place with those on there. Alright guys, it's been a few days. I've had the camera off, just been super busy. But I have these done. I have the lights on. It's hard to see right now. I put some Thompson weather proof on it, the weather seal. And then I put a then I stained it with a I can't remember which one it was. Yeah, this Ipswich pine. I used that to stain it, just to kind of give it a little bit of a golden look. So it looks pretty good. And then this one right here, oh yeah, I actually went and got me a buffer, and for this one right here, I got it from Harbor Freight. It's pretty decent. It's a small little 6-inch. It's good for what I'm going to do, just to polish wood and tabletop stuff like that. So I just used this right here to my wax it all. The Howards, this is really good stuff. Highly recommend it. But yeah, right now this is like super dusty, but I waxed it, but I'm gonna have to redo it again before I take it to the client. But this one turned out really well. It's nice and smooth. And this right here is done, the emergency symbol for the dogs. It turned out really, really, really well. I didn't stain this one. The only thing I done was I put the Thompson water seal on it, And then I got some polyurethane and I put a few coats of that on there to kind of give it a shine. You can't really see the shine right now, but in person it shines really nice. This red pops. It looks really good. I'll show you guys that once I get it hung up with the clients as well. Also, I don't know if I showed this in the video, but it's all complete. I got it cut down. This thing turned out really nice actually. I just covered it up so none of the finish that I'm spraying in here gets on it, but it's still dusty. But it looks good. Can't tell where I cut it. I actually matched it up really well. This is the side I cut. But yeah, that is finished. It was really easy. I was actually worried about it. And the bottom of the feet, I went ahead and got some of these little adjustable leveling feet. You just drill a hole and then you slide that down in there and you can screw these out to level it. I went ahead and done that because when I put it back together from where I cut it, it kind of tweaked it a little bit and it was just a little bit wobbly. So I just went ahead and knocked that out. I'm not sure if it's the floor here in the shop because the floor is bad. So just to be safe, I went ahead and put those levelers on it and then I can level it in the client's house. I've been playing with the lathe a little bit. So I tried making a top, one of those little spinny tops. And this is what happened. It broke right here. So yeah, that's the first attempt on making one of those. And then here's the second attempt. I actually made one and it actually spins quite well. Spins really good. That's my first top ever right there. It's not perfect, the top. I gotta get a set of chuck jaws for my lathe because it's really hard to make stuff right now. I mean, I can do a few things, but a set of chuck jaws would be really nice. I also went ahead and got one of these. That way you just put it in there and then you can drill out stuff. But the lathe is running really well. I love this thing. As you can tell, I've been using it a lot, from the shavings in the floor. I've got a big pile of them here. But yeah, I really love this lathe. So I picked up these at one of my local antique stores. I'm not looking for antique. I'm looking for chisels to use. This one right here I got. It was 14 bucks, pretty, decent deal. I really like this one. This one here was 10. I just got it so I can make a different style. It's really short, but for what I'm going to use it for, it'll be fine. But yeah, and then I put on Craigslist that I was looking for a set, relatively cheap. And then this dude, it's still in the original box and everything. He was an older man. He never had a lathe and he wanted one, but he had these chisels. And he was like, I don't have, a lathe, so you can take these. And I only paid 25 bucks for this whole set. You can't buy one chisel for that. But these are really nice. They're dusty because I've been using them. They're all in really good shape. The only one that's probably been used the most is, I don't know, maybe this one here and that one. But you got all kinds of different ones here. I love this set right here. They're really nice. I love using them. Still in the original box and everything. I can't believe that. That's pretty much it, guys. I'm done. Like I say, I will try to get some pictures of the sign and stuff and the shelf when it's hung up. If I can't, then I'm sorry about that, but because I am running out of space on this SD card, I got to get a bigger one. But yeah. Oh, also I went and bought a new sprayer. This is the little one because I don't use a lot of spray when I don't fill mine all the way up. So this little one is perfect for me. This is the Central Panamint. You know what I'm talking about. But this is a really great spray gun. It's the one from Harbor Freight. You can adjust your air and your fluid. You can adjust all that. Really recommend this little sprayer. So if you're looking for a good one, I bought this one to dedicate it just for clear coats, because the big one that I have, the big Cobalt, it's like $100 spray gun, and honestly this one's just as good. They have a big version with the big plastic cup. It's pretty much the same thing, just a bigger version. This one has a smaller head, but this one really good. I sprayed both of those signs. I sprayed all that with just this little one here. It's worked perfect. I really like the airflow of it. The way it sprays is really nice. It don't spit or nothing. So I really like this. Highly recommend this little spray gun from Harbor Freight. I have no association with Harbor Freight. Everything I buy from there comes out of my own pocket. Not sponsored, nothing like that. I just, yeah, like I say, everything comes out of my own pocket. But anyways, guys, I'm out of here, and I will be making a new video pretty soon. Like I said, I'm going to make a review video on the wood lathe. So if you are interested in that, stay tuned for that video. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll have a video on the Central Machinery wood lathe chisels as well. If you see anything in the video that you want to know about, let me know in the comments below. I'll let you know anything. I always respond. So anything you want to ask or point out, drop it in the comments, and I'll get back to you ASAP. So yeah, guys, stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed, like the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Adios.